So guys, let's have a look at the summary of what we have learned so far about this parameter a, okay, or this variable a, the coefficient of x squared in the equation of a parabola. If you were honest enough to complete those activities on your own, you would have realized that whenever a is positive here, okay, whenever a is positive, then you've got a smiley, or what we refer to as a happy face. Some say it's a cup shape. And finally, most importantly, remember the minimum maximum question that I asked you? You actually have a minimum point, which will be somewhere here, right? If you have got a case where a is negative there, right? Then you're going to have a sad face. As you can see here, the face is sad, or others refer to this as a cap. But the bottom line is this: you will have a maximum point on your sketch. Okay. Now, that being said, guys, I'm going to make this declaration. Make things very easy. Life simple. Made simple for you in grade 10. Unless it is indicated otherwise in a question or in a question that you get in an exam or a test, your parabola will always have a domain which is basically the entire set of real numbers. Any real number will actually be part of your parabola. So as you see those sketches of a parabola, actually they go from negative infinity to positive infinity in essence, as I said, unless indicated otherwise. Now, when you have a greater than 0, let's look at a greater than 0. What is happening there? You've got a smiley face here, a happy face. So that means your range. Now, I must be specific again. This is the form y equals to ax squared. Notice that q is 0, so there is no q. Q is 0. Okay. Then your range, if you are asked for a range, it's going to be y greater than or equals to 0. Okay. This is in an inequality form. If you want to write it in an interval form, be careful to make sure that you use a square bracket on the 0 side and a round bracket on the infinity side. The reverse happens when a is negative. Okay, so again, your range will be y less than or equals to 0 if you prefer the inequality form, which I really prefer because it's very simple and you don't make silly mistakes of brackets. Or you can say from minus infinity to 0 inclusive. Remember, we use square brackets in interval notation to show that the value around that bracket is included. Now, I asked you a question again. What do you notice about the value of a? When does the graph become narrower or wider? So the more positive or negative the value of a becomes, the narrower the parabola. Okay, so meaning if you were to sketch 2x squared and x squared over 2, this will be more narrower than this. I hope you get the sense of what I'm saying. In fact, that's what the statement there is saying. Okay, this is something that you should have really explored at this point. All right, now guys, moving on, we are going to talk about now the effect of Q. As you can see here, I've got the graph f of x is equal to ax squared plus q. I want you to pause the video right now, and can go ahead and complete this activity, this table, as a way to introduce you to the effect of Q. In the next video, I will then be taking you now through an overall summary of the effects of A and Q before we take some examples. Remember, guys, this is now online learning, and you are actually more responsible for your own learning. You are to make sure that you continue learning as you are missing contact time with your teacher. So please spend some time. This will not even take you 30 minutes. Pause the video right now and complete this table. After that, then you can go for the next video. Cheers.